I'm Dakota Vanderberg, and you're watching Softball 360, powered by Monsta Athletics.
Coming up next, a special edition of Softball 360 presented by Monsta Athletics. Highlights from the world's largest softball tournament. For close to a half century, the Sam McQuade Charity Softball Tournament has been staged in Bismark, Mandan, North Dakota. From the great plays to the massive crowds.
It's a huge holiday.
It's really become the Woodstock of softball.
To a legendary home run derby. We'll show you how they do it all for charity.
The teams that play know that they're playing for a trophy. It's not big money tournaments. They know that their entry fee goes directly to local Bismarck, Mandan, and North Dakota charities.
We'll take you inside the Wolf Den. Discover how this one-of-a-kind softball B&B keeps the McQuades umpires on top of their game.
No rough calls at all. Not today, maybe tomorrow.
Good swing.
And listen in as some of the top teams and players are mic'd up and wired for sound at the games.
That's a great swing. Get out two. That ball sounded funny, huh? It sounded like mush.
Monsta on three. 1, 2, 3. Monsta!
And what happens when the pressure to defend your title as USA softball champs is too much? Well, there's always shaving cream.
What happened?
And now, here's your host, Dakota Vanderberg.
Hello and welcome into Softball 360, powered by Monsta Athletics. I'm Dakota Vanderberg, and I'm hanging out at the Minnesota Twins game. When I say world's largest softball tourney, what comes to mind?
The atmosphere, good softball, friends.
Exactly.
Tradition. Been coming for 9 years.
Amazing, huge, so many teams, so much to do. It's like a family event.
And I'd like to add one more. That's some pretty intense softball at McQuades, the world's largest softball tourney that's all staged for charity.
Bismarck is the state capital of North Dakota. And on this June weekend, it's also become the capital of the softball universe, as the 43rd edition of the world's largest softball tourney is ready to rock and fire.
To play softball, and it's awesome.
We're at the 43rd annual Sam McQuade Senior Budweiser Charity Softball Tournament right here in Bismarck and Mandan, North Dakota. This year in our tournament, we have 456 teams.
Well, if you haven't played here and you're a softballer, you got to come here, even if it's just to watch.
Competition's really good. This year we had an open division. There was 5 teams in the A-B division. Teams from California out here, the Monsta teams. Some great softball.
Up on two. Up on two.
The weekend gets started Friday afternoon as local Special Olympics athletes get a chance to test and be tested.
Good job right there. Good job.
Teams have trekked to the Clem Kelly Complex and all over Bismarck and Mandan. From all 50 states and Canada, they're ready to play ball.
It's like Shagadelic, baby.
The fans are just one reason McQuade's is unique, and they contribute to the Mardi Gras meets Woodstock atmosphere. The ever-popular Coolers is a McQuade's thing, you see. And the Coolers come in all shapes, sizes, and sounds. And it was only a matter of time before the cooler craze went mobile. One of the early games featured the Wounded Warriors amputee softball team.
See, I've been in tournaments before, but nothing like this. Thousands of people already here.
This team is made up of a group of United States soldiers who paid the ultimate price on the battlefield. But this is a team full of proof that life without limbs can indeed be limitless.
The camaraderie we have is incredible. You know, that's one thing about this team that's phenomenal is, you know, we all have that military experience, and you build a different type of camaraderie. You know, the team camaraderie is great, like but when you've all been through like the similar situations, you know, losing limbs or in war and in combat, and you know, that camaraderie is built up, and it's crazy. It's so cool. It's awesome to watch.
But sometimes you got to realize that you are your only stop sign. If you can put your head to it, you'll make it happen. And I hope that they can take out of that, seeing a bunch of us guys with missing limbs and still pushing forward, playing ball like we never lost them.
On this day, the North Dakota All-Stars were doing their very best, coached by McQuade chair Jack Jones.
We are. It's a lot of fun. Fun playing these guys.
Jack has a team of NODAC legends, including what has to be one of the most experienced softball players on the planet. Why, he's played in every single McQuade's tourney since they started back in 1976.
And back in 76, you know, we had those 38-ounce bats. Now everybody's got 26, 27, 28-ounce bats. And we used to play 3 outfielders and a rover. Now it's 4 outfielders or 5 infielders. It's not only the biggest slow pitch tournament in the world, it's also the most organized one. These guys are awesome, so I really love it. I'll be back every year until I go to heaven.
Talk about Friday Night Lights. Massive crowds flocked to see the now legendary McQuade's Home Run Derby and a Home Run Expo by Team Monsta, which evolved into the art of the show bomb. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Anyone can hit the ball. It's absolutely amazing. We have great team chemistry, and you know, I love being out here. It's great being, you know, with my family, my softball family. So,
still ahead, our McQuade's softball tour de force continues. We'll take you inside the Wolf Den, a one-of-a-kind lodge for McQuade's umps, where the softball talk, good times, and food go round the clock.
It's only Friday night. We got a lot of tournament left.
Yes, we do.
Welcome to the Wolf Den.
And listen in. We've mic'd up the McQuades.
Never get you, you're too fast. Hey, boy, watch out.
That was a 2-run homer. Good job. That new math is hard.
Okay, run it right here, run it.
Are you ready? USA Softball of Cincinnati and Monsta Athletics present the USA Softball Ohio Home Run Challenge. The winner of the Home Run Derby advances to the Monsta Militia Stadium Power Tour at Great American Ballpark, Friday night, July 27th, after the Reds and Phillies game. Take the first step and swing at the Home Run Challenge, Wednesday, July 25th, at the Northside KFC Sports Complex in Northwest Cincy. Warm-ups are at 7, and the Home Run Challenge starts promptly at 7:30. All USA Softball players are invited to swing a Monsta bat. A chance for a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity to hit at Great American Ballpark and be a part of the Softball 360 TV show. For more information, we've got a link to USA Softball of Cincinnati at softball360.tv. Softball 360, the nation's only softball television program going on 15 years, is powered by Monsta Athletics with the proven game-changing FIB technology.
Welcome back to Softball 360, powered by Monsta Athletics. I'm Dakota Vanderberg, and let's get back to the games at McQuades. That's what we came here for, right?
And this great get-together starts with good food, plenty of it, the talk of the big game, and so much more.
Wishick sausage, we got some deer sausage, we got homemade cheeseburgers, some brats, mustard, salsa, and chips.
You can't stage the world's largest softball tourney without outstanding fields and a point of pride. The McQuade's ground crew on call 24/7, prepping the fields and hoping for no rain. The nuances of the game, the subtle, seemingly insignificant, are actually part of the charm. Let's listen in as some of the players are mic'd up and wired for sound.
That ball sounded funny, huh? It sounded like mush. Oh, mama. Get there! Get there! Let's go! Let's go! Never get you, you're too fast! Hey, boy!
We can't steal here? Oh. Yeah. There goes my 30-30 season.
That's a great swing! Get out, two!
Get through.
Go, 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 go. Up on two, up on two. All right. Hey, that boy.
That was a 2-run homer. Good job. That new math is hard.
Okay, run it right here, run it.
Yes. Here we go.
Attaboy, Law.
After the game, time for what else? More softball. And one of the nation's largest softball fan clubs is part of the McQuade scene on this day.
My name's Jesse Ade, and I'm a member of the Monsta Militia.
Hey, my name is Danny Kionis. I'm part of the Monsta Militia. I'm from Grand Forks, North Dakota.
Meet the Monsta Militia. They're connected by social media, but also by a love of the game and the appreciation of what a great softball bat can do for you.
It's like family. No other word I can explain other than it's like family. Everybody is so friendly, so nice. Meeting the guys for the first time a couple years ago, just like I known them for years.
I mean, we all know each other very well off of Facebook. It's just amazing seeing them out there. I feel like every time you come here, you meet somebody new from the militia, and they're just awesome people. They'll do anything for you, and it's just awesome to be around these guys and make new friends every time we play.
We said this tourney is all staged for charity. The umps, the grounds crew, it's all for the love of the game.
The teams that play know that they're playing for a trophy. It's not big money tournaments. They know that their entry fee goes directly to local Bismark, Mandan, and North Dakota charities. Last year we gave over $108,000, so just raised over the weekend, and to about 60 different local charities.
Take a look at just one way that McQuades has been paying it forward. Here's a new playground designed and created with donations from the softball tournament. In the 4+ decades of McQuade softball, they've raised more than $1 million for local charities. One of the tournament's top fundraisers has been the silent auction, which began 8 years ago. Plenty to bid on with sports memorabilia and more from the Minnesota Vikings of the NFL, the Minnesota Twins from Major League Baseball, and even a game jersey from Super Bowl 52, worn by quarterback and Bismarck native Carson Wentz of the world champion Philly Eagles. At McQuade's, softball has transcended the sporting life. For close to half a century, it goes on beyond just a game and has become so much more.
More from the McQuades on Softball 360, powered by Monsta Athletics in a jiff.
When Softball 360 returns, an all-access pass to the world's largest softball tourney continues. Are you ready for the 2018 Mall of America Softball Championships? July 25th through July 29th at various sites throughout the Twin Cities metropolitan area. Don't miss this one-of-a-kind softball experience. perfect weather, great fields, facilities. A fantastic softball experience awaits the young softball ladies. For more info, please log on moanationals.com.
Have you heard of the Wolf Den? Have you been to the Wolf Den at McQuade's? If you answered yes, then you are part of softball royalty.
Big things are happening along the banks of the mighty Missouri River. Downtown Bismark, North Dakota, booming. And when it's McQuade's weekend, the bats are booming at the ballpark. But the best part of McQuade's is that it's staged 100% for charity. The umpires at McQuade's volunteer their services and could use some thrifty lodging. A solution was created at the Wolf Den.
Hey, it's only Friday night. We got a lot of tournament left.
Yes, we do.
Welcome to the Wolf Den.
Attorney Chairman Mike Wolf transformed his Bismarck home and neighborhood into a collection of RVs, campers, and bunk beds with free lodging for the umps. Affectionately known as the Wolf Den, it features free lodging and plenty of camaraderie and care.
We have some guys working 14 games during the weekend, and they donate every one of them back. And we have guys that travel in from out of state. We have a guy flying from Alaska, Arizona, Nevada, Idaho, all over the country, and they pay for it themselves. And then we try to take care of them once they're here in town.
Meanwhile, back at Clem Kelly, one of the best teams in the nation takes to the field. And the logical follow-up? Great games, great plays, and more. All the while, the action of the Wolf Den never slows either. The chefs are already working on today's umpire special, a North Dakota beef brisket fit for the Flintstones.
They're all good games. They're all good games today. Every one of them. I didn't have no trouble with mine.
Any rough calls?
No rough calls at all. Not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Yep, it's that kind of a crowd at the Wolf Den and at McQuade's.
More Softball 360 powered by Monsta Athletics after this brief timeout.
It's game on. When we return, it's championship game time at McQuade's. The best have earned the right to play ball on Field 8 at Clem Kelly. We're ready to crown a champion. Please stay tuned. Softball 360, the nation's only softball television program going on 15 years, is powered by Monsta Athletics with the proven game-changing FIB technology.
Here's the scene. McQuade's, the world's largest softball tourney at Clem Kelly Park, as the defending USA champs take the field.
There you go, there you go. Good boy. There you go.
It's game on at McQuade's as the defending USA softball champs take the field. Being champs is an honor Monsta Athletics has proudly earned. But it also comes with a cost. You see, all the other teams want to take down the king of the softball mountain.
The swing.
Some big games against Heartland, Fargo 3X, all lead to this, the championship game at Clem Kelly Field 8. In an ironic twist, it was Monsta Athletics versus Monsta Athletics, the Super Squad versus the A-Team.
Monsta versus Monsta, powerhouse versus powerhouse. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait.
Both great teams, all with plenty of pride, each with its now unique skill set. Back and forth, to and fro. For softball fans, it was an afternoon of classic softball to cherish. And it ended with an extra innings walk-off homer. Over the weekend, the pressure on Monsta Athletics and defending the championship was intense. And one way to deal with it was what else? Shaving cream.
What happened? It looks just like your party.
It's so much more than a party. McQuades is the place you go to have fun and to help the community. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Dakota Vanderberg. Catch us on social media and send me a story if you have one. And like I always say, get out to the park and play.
Congrats to all the winners. Take a look at some softball royalty at the 43rd edition of the Sam McQuade Charity Softball Tournament.
Up on two! Up on two!